In this video, we are continuing with the tangent properties of the circles. We have a figure. In this, a circle touches the sides BC of a triangle at P and AB and AC of a triangle produced to R and Q at R and Q. Now, AB side is touching the circle when produced to Q and AC side is touching this circle when produced to R. He's saying that if AQ is 15 centimeters, find the perimeter of triangle ABC. Now, how do we find the perimeter of triangle ABC? We need all the sides. We need AB, we need BC, and we need CA. If we have all the three sides, we can find the perimeter of this triangle. Fine. Now, since AQ is given 15, we can say that AQ is equal to AR and that is also 15 centimeters. Why? Because A is the external point and AR and AQ are the tangents drawn from the external point to the circle. So their lengths are equal. So AQ equal to AR is equal to 15 centimeters. So similarly, if you look at this point B, B is an external point and BP will be equal to BQ. Same reason, lengths of the tangents drawn from the external point are equal. So if we are assuming that BQ is X, BP will also be X. Look at this point C. C is also the external point and CP and CR are the two tangents to this circle. So if we are assuming CR as Y, CP will also be Y because lengths of the tangents from the external point are equal, right? Now, he has given us AQ as 15. So if AQ is 15, BQ is X. So AB will be 15 minus X. Similarly here, AR is 15, CR is Y, so AC will be 15 minus Y. Now we got all the three sides of this triangle. We can add them up and find out what is the perimeter of this triangle. So let's write it now. So how will we write this now? We will say that AQ is equal to AR. Why? Because lengths of the tangents from an external point are equal, right? Therefore, you can say that AR is also 15 centimeters. Now, let's say let BQ is equal to X. Therefore, BP will also be X. Why? Because BQ equal to BP and same reason you can give. Then you will write let CR equal to Y. Therefore, CP is also Y. Why? Because CR is equal to CP. You can give the same reason. Fine. Now, which implies that AC is equal to 15 minus Y. Because if CR is Y, AR is 15, AC will be 15 minus Y. Also, you can write AB is equal to 15 minus X. Same, if BQ is X, AQ is 15, AB will be 15 minus X. Now, perimeter of triangle ABC will be AB plus BC plus CA. Your AB is 15 minus X. Your BC is X plus Y. Your CA is 15 minus Y. So X and X will go, Y and Y will go. 15 plus 15 is equal to 30 centimeters. So you have calculated the perimeter of triangle ABC. Now, next question. In the next question, we are given a figure. in which PA and PB are two tangents where B and A are the points of contacts of those two tangents, right? So this circle is having the center O and he has given us angle APB as 40 degrees. He wants us to calculate angle AQB, that is this angle. Let's name this angle as X, and angle AMB. So this is M. Angle AMB, let this angle be Y. Now, how do we do this? You see, OA is the radius of the circle and A is the point of contact. Line joining the radius, line joining the center of the circle and the point of contact is always a perpendicular line. So this angle is 90. Same here, O is the center of the circle. B is the point of contact. So this line is perpendicular to this tangent. So this angle will be 90 degree. So we got this angle as 90. We got this angle as 90. Look at this quadrilateral AOBP. It's a quadrilateral, not a cyclic one, but it's a simple quadrilateral in which three of the angles are given. You can find angle AOB. How? 40 plus 90 plus angle AOB plus 90 is equal to 360, because we know that the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral are 360 degrees. So you will be in a position to find angle AOB. Now, whatever will be your angle AOB, X will be half of that. Why? Because arc AB subtends angle AOB at the center and arc AB subtends angle AQB at the circumference. So, for example, we have here 180 plus 40 is 220, 360 minus 220 is 140. So, half of 140 is 70. So, you got X as 70. Now, you have to find this Y. Now, look at this quadrilateral AQBM. Is it a cyclic quadrilateral? Yes, because all its endpoints are lying on the circumference of the circle. So we can say that the sum of the opposite angles is 180, or the opposite angles are supplementary. We know that theorem, that in a cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles are supplementary. X we have, we can calculate Y. Right? So let's write it now. How will we write this? We will write OA is perpendicular to PA and OB is perpendicular to PB. You can write the reason that line joining the center of the circle and the point of contact is a perpendicular line. Therefore, angle OAP is equal to angle OBP is equal to 90 degree. So now in quadrilateral, which quadrilateral? PBOA. PBOA, 90 plus 40 plus angle AOB is equal to 360. Reason? Sum of the angles of a quadrilateral. So 90, 90, 180 plus 40, 220. So angle AOB is equal to 360 minus 220. So angle AOB is equal to 140. You got this angle as 140. Now you can say that angle AQB is equal to half angle AOB. Reason? Angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by it at the circumference. Therefore, angle AQB is equal to half into 140. So this is your 70. You got angle AQB as 70. Fine. Now, we have to find this y. How will we find this y? We will write AQBM. AQBM is a cyclic quadrilateral because all its endpoints lie on the circumference. Therefore, angle x plus angle y is equal to 180. You know that opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Your x you have already found, which is your AQB, is 70 plus y is equal to 180. So y is equal to 110, or which angle is your y? AMB. Angle AMB is equal to 110 degrees.